Hello, friends. Welcome in. How are you today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. Let me just double check that everything is working, and then we will begin. In the meantime, how are you? What have you been up to? Also, my computer is working slower for some reason. We're losing some bits, I think. Very strange. Makes me nervous. Okay. I think, well, we were good. OBS is acting up. Oh boy. Oh boy, wait for it. I forgot to lower the music. I don't even know if lowering the music's gonna work while it's like this. But what have you guys been up to while my OBS freaks out? What have you guys been up to? What are you playing? Etc., etc. It's like stuck. Hold on. Why you do this? OBS. Happens occasionally when I go into studio mode. It'll be like, what if we were just in studio mode forever? Oh. We're good now. We're good. All right, let's switch over here before anything bad happens. Welcome in. GG, we're here before stream. Excuse me. Bear, welcome in. How's it going? Yimit, hello. How are ya? Stressful day. All of the storms and stuff. Why so stressful? GG, welcome in. Today I had been washing laundry and watching random YouTube videos. What did you watch? What was the mom's home? Oh, has she not been home for a bit? I remember you mentioned taking to the hospital a little bit ago. But I didn't know she was still there, I guess. I didn't know she stays for a bit. Let's see something. Okay, no, that's fine now. I don't know why what's opened? Nothing's opened. I feel like OBS is having a tougher time today. Mostly Minecraft series. Oh, very nice. Very, very cool. Love that. Love that. Sage, welcome in. Got a notification that you were live. Hey. Well, welcome in. Glad to have you here. Hope things been well. Bear with the 175 stream streak. 25 from 200. That's wild, Bear. Remember those days where you were afraid you wouldn't get to 100? Now look at you. Now look at you. You're unstoppable. Emmy, welcome in. How's it going? How are you? Yeah, my OBS is acting up even more so than it has been in the past. Maybe if I get rid of some of these. Yes. Yeah, remember when I lost a 70 stream streak? Those are the times. And now look at you. Now look at you. Emmer's Yemet, welcome in. You reached level 400 in Fortnite. Congratulations. I'm not 100% sure what that means, but I'm sure that's a good thing. That seems high, so I hope that's a good thing. But yeah, Bear, now you're at 175. You're gonna hit 200 soon. A lot of you have so many super high streaks, so hopefully Twitch got their act together and they'll stop randomly resetting, you know? And now that you guys can recover them, that's at least nice. But very cool. Any news today? Anything fun that you guys have been doing? How's Pokopia going for the people playing Pokopia? Oh, but I've been going all day. Mom came home with a hurt hip and pretty bruised up. What? I thought when you go to a hospital, you're supposed to be better when you come back. I don't think her pneumonia is entirely gone, so I'm annoyed the doctor said it was okay for her to go home. Since she's been home, she won't rest. Hurt herself even more, have to watch her even closer, cleaned up the yard, took care of some sticks. Only 2 hours of sleep, Bear! You're going, you're burning the candle at both ends. Yeah, that seems wild. Yeah, it seems if she's still sick, I would imagine she'd need to still be over there. I'm no doctor, though. So I'm not really sure, but yeah, that's lame. That sounds like it's been, I can imagine that it's been a very stressful day. What's her sleep schedule like? Has she gone to sleep yet? Will you be able to get some sleep? We're playing more Alan Wake today, so unfortunately we're not playing a game that isn't stressful. Unfortunately the game isn't, I don't know if that will help or could always switch to a game that's, you know, very boring. Didn't have breakfast, lunch, and didn't have breakfast or lunch. Tried making dinner, but I had to go get pills and other things for her. Come home. She's got all of her packages she ordered scattered on the ground. She can't walk. She's tripping over stuff. Finally cooked dinner, got it made, and then she immediately poured her dinner on herself by accident. Had to get her cleaned up. By the time I ate my food, it was cold. Sat down to watch some YouTube, and the internet was out, and it's been out ever since. No, Bear, that sounds miserable. That sounds like a terrible day. That sounds terrible. Has she gone to sleep? Emmy, thank you so much for the 45 stream streak. How have you been? The sides are cracking. The sides. The sides are cracking. Oh, of my sanity. I was like, what does that mean? Fair. No, I can't imagine, that it would be easy for sure. I know that's got to be very, very difficult. Especially when also then the internet's out, because then, limits what you can do to relax and all of that. So that is very, very rough. Well, I hope we can distract you from that, and or perhaps you will be so bored here you will fall asleep. So, there's the positive. And then she also asked me why the internet was out. She had stuff she had to look at online, and I'm like, I don't know. Call them. I'm going upstairs to watch Jet. Yeah. Yeah, that's weird. My internet actually was out last night for a bit. For like 2 hours. Luckily, it was a day that YV was not streaming, because if not, then I would have had to go on my phone, which it's harder to mod on phone, TBH. But there's a good. I feel like that's good, Bear. You deserve some sleep. I typically we don't get too excited here, so I feel like you're probably going to be out like a light very soon. Let's see. Anything else happening? Anything else going on, friends? I checked the Reddits. I will say people are expecting Control Resonant to get a release date soon, and that it's going to be like in a few months, like maybe April or May. If it's like, I need more of a heads up. We have so many games to get through. Oh, excited to be here. Yeah, I figure. It's totally, I think May would be a good spot. We have so many games to go through. We have Alan Wake, Quantum Break. Quantum Break is not a very long game, so we can get through that pretty fast. Control, we'll have to see what we do. I tossed out the idea, I remember earlier, that I might play it just on story mode. Because I've streamed it before. It was just before I had VODs. So the thought would be to then just kind of do like a story playthrough, story mode. Yeah, I know you hate it, but because otherwise we're gonna just be stuck in it for a very long time. I can't remember how many Control streams I did, but it's a pretty considerable sized game. So maybe we just do, especially because I read out every memo. Because I love the memos. There were quite a few. Yeah, I think it took us like a few weeks to like a month to get through it. Granted, I don't know if we were playing it every day. And I don't know if I was streaming as much as I do now. But still, we might just do story mode just to get through it. Just depends. If it's like later this year, then we're fine. But they keep on posting. I follow Remedy on Instagram, and they keep on posting like Control Resonant clips. And so I'm like, surely they wouldn't be showing this much if it wasn't close to being released, or like they're about to announce like a release date for it. But We'll see. Also, for the Final Fantasy fans, there's a Square publisher sale going on right now. Lots of Square games. This should not be a surprise. You bought 3 games. Which ones did you get? I think stream was a few times a week. I vaguely remember other chill games. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, because I remember I used to be more like every other day we would switch back and forth. So that might have been why, but so I don't remember how many exactly. I could look it up on my stream analytics stuff, but I can do that later. Well, I don't remember if I don't know if I was numbering the titles at that point. Got distracted lots reading all the notes, and the one time we talked about waffles for like an hour. Yeah, that's typical. That's typical for us. Final Fantasy Tactics. Oh, very nice. The like remade one. Dragon Quest 1 and 2 and Octopath Traveler 0. Nice. That's very, very cool. I thought about looking at it, but I feel like I have all the ones that I want to really play. So I was gonna say this shouldn't be a surprise. Highguard, the studio, seems to have closed. Which I'm not super surprised of. I mean, I suppose that sucks, but it was their only thing they've made and it flopped. So, you know, I suppose that's not surprising. Sony is refunding all Highguard microtransactions. Magical, welcome in. How's it going? I was contemplating Dragon Quest 9 since it's so critically acclaimed. Is that the really new one? Or no? What's the one? What's the one that just released that's like a remake of an older game? Six. Okay. Okay. I was getting confused then. I think. I've seen I remember Dexbonus and Jesse were talking about it. On their Geek Enders podcasts like several episodes ago. I'm doing okay. How was the schools? Let's see. They've announced the League of Legends April Fools skins. They're pretty funny. Fried Chicken King Swain. This is very funny. Also, the video they made for it is pretty ridiculous. None of the skins they announced are for characters that I play though, so I really don't care. I double checked. It's actually 7. Okay. Ignore the zeros. I was like 7 o'clock. Let's see. Lots of people still talking about the DLSS 5 stuff. There's actually, I will say, there is an interesting post on Reddit currently that's kind of as a result of all the DLSS 5 stuff, where someone was like, because of everyone's been posting like memes about DLSS 5. Also, apparently, because I showed some pictures yesterday of it, where it's sort of like yassified versions of characters because of the AI filter it puts on games. One, apparently DLSS 5 looks terrible in motion. Everything that they've shown, or typically everything that they show, is like stills of games, or the clips that they show generally are where like a character is standing still talking. The yesterday I showed a screenshot that someone had posted of the FIFA game where it's like you guys could like you could see like it just looked terrible. It looked really bad. There was like weird motion lines and it just hands and fingers everywhere, and it was just like very odd. Supposedly that screenshot is actually from their own like ad video of DLSS 5. It just shows like it seems like in motion DLSS 5 just looks terrible. But I like how the head of whoever is in charge of it said, "You all think it's terrible, but you're wrong." Oh, I didn't see that. That's very funny. Because his opinion is awful. But there's a post on Reddit that was that where someone was like, because of the DLSS 5 stuff, they kind of were thinking back and they realized like for the past couple of weeks on different video game subreddits, there have been random posts where people, it seems like new accounts have been posting screenshots, but they're just sort of like, it's a screenshot from the game, but it's like AI filtered. And they'll kind of ask like a generic question. And it's always an account that's like a brand new account. They have no other posts, nothing. And so they were sort of like, kind of feels like because it's been a very widespread on the platform over the past couple of weeks. This post has like almost 4,000 upvotes, is on the front page and whatever. And other people are chiming in saying that they've noticed that on their own games or like their own subreddits that are like game centric. And so people were talking about how maybe it's because it's not, I say NVIDIA, but it's something Forge is the company that actually like does the DLSS 5 stuff. But it's only on NVIDIA cards. A lot of people have said that in the past, that company has tried using Reddit to like AstroTurf and kind of like bring positive, which means like they'll use fake accounts to like further a message of some kind. It's AstroTurfing, like it's all fake accounts, but it's meant they're made to look like they're either positive in one way or saying something negative or whatever. But anyway, so a lot of people are thinking that maybe this has been sort of like a lead up to DLSS 5. Like they're trying to see what people think, how much they can get away with it before people like acknowledge that it's or even like recognize that it's AI. Because in all of those posts, they never mention that it's AI filtered. It's just, you can tell, like when you look at it, it's like, that's not actually what the game looks like, or that's not what the characters look like, or whatever. There's very clearly like some kind of thing. Like they had examples like from Red Dead Redemption 2 and anyway, just very interesting. It's very curious. It's okay. They're making it difficult to do my job again this morning. The district blocked Spotify. I don't have a classroom. I don't have storage space on every floor like I was promised, and now I can't access the playlist I use at class for study, beat, practice, and analyzing music. What? That seems like... Yeah, they really are making your job much more difficult. That's frustrating. Is there any way you can get that unblocked? Or are they sort of like they just don't want their teachers using what? Why would they block Spotify? This seems confusing to me. Why would they do that? In somewhat good news for a game that I've never played and really don't have much interest in playing, Arc Raiders, which a lot of people have been streaming on Twitch, they released their game using AI voice actors. I feel like voice acting is... I shouldn't say voice actor. Using AI voices, AI generated voices. They have since hired voice actors and have like gotten rid of all the AI voices. So that's good. I think that's a good step. It's not really a game that I would play. But I'm glad that they've made that move. I tried. I went to the tech person and the principal. They both contacted higher up to see if they could get it unblocked. Now it's a wait and see game. Well, I hope they listen. That seems very odd. The only thing were other teachers listening to Spotify in class or something? Like, that's the only thing I could think of that would get it blocked if they were either listening to something either inappropriate or like, I don't know. It just seems odd. It seems random to me. Let's see. Also, this is kind of a cool thing for people who have a Switch 2. There was a software update for the Switch 2 where if you're playing a Switch game, regular Switch game, Switch 1, because for those who don't know, on the Switch 1, it could tell if you were playing docked or undocked. And if you were playing undocked, it would kind of lower the resolution. And so because you're playing on a smaller screen and it runs better, blah, 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 blah. Now on the Switch 2, if you're playing a Switch 1 game on the Switch 2, it will default to being in docked mode, even if you're playing undocked. The benefit of that, if it's not clear, is so that way the Switch 1 games are playing on a higher resolution. Because the Switch 2 can handle it, even in docked mode. Or, I'm sorry, in handheld mode. So I think that's neat. I think that's very cool. I don't know. As far as I know, I'm the only one using it in our building, or at least regularly. I use my school playlist throughout the day. That seems so odd, magical. I wonder what made them make that decision. Starfield is getting released April 7th. It'll be $50 on PS5. Let's see. Anything else? I thought this was very funny. Todd Howard, who is the head of Bethesda, about Elder Scrolls 6. It says, Elder Scrolls 6 has made Todd Howard more conscious of what he announces. Quote, just pretend we didn't announce it. Which is very funny. What year did they announce Elder Scrolls 6 as being in the works? So much time has passed. Sassy, welcome in. How's it going? How was the schools? Elder Scrolls 6 announcement date. 2018. They announced it in 2018. He's just over there trying to put the cat back in the bag. Yeah. I feel like that's just such a, like, I don't know. It's just such a, like, this happens, I feel like, a lot in gaming anyways. I feel like even, sometimes I feel like announcing a game a year ahead of time can be just awful. But for it to be like, okay, yeah, we announced that game 8 years ago. Or wait. No. Yeah. 8 years ago. Just forget that we did that. That also, I feel like him saying that means it's still not anywhere near being ready. That's what that also sounds like to me. It's such a CEO thing to do. Yeah, it really is. I'm getting tired of the public education hurdles. At this point, my plan is to use the district's tuition reimbursement to get my master's, finish my indentured servitude to the school for the time it takes to get it, then leave education. Fair. Yeah. What would you go into? I had a dream I was in Australia. I had a dream I was touring around, seeing different parts of Australia and stuff. Nice dream. Let's see. Anything else? I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Also, school's fine except for one class where I have all the 4th grade. I even showed a video for the first 20 minutes and it still felt like the longest class ever. What were they doing that made it so long? Thank you, Madrigal. Let's see. Oh, by the way, Lost and Found Co. is out. That is the hidden object game. We played the demo for it last year. That's the one where you're like a delivery person or something, and there's like a demon thing that is your boss, maybe? It has a very cute art style. I feel like if anyone's sassy would know what I'm talking about. I feel like I remember a duck. Is that the logo or is that the name of their company logo? Anyway. But Lost and Found Co. released. They're just loud even with a mountain of work to do. Oh boy. I know exactly which game you're talking about. Okay, thank you. I was like, I don't know how to describe this. As I've started describing it, I don't really know if I can do a good job. I can picture it in my head vividly. Like, it has a very unique art style, I think. Because I think I remember you also played the demo, if I recall. And I think you played it before me. I think I remember you knowing, like, where certain objects were, or I don't remember. I'm hopefully starting my master's in instructional technology. Oh, in September. The district doesn't cover the first 6 credits, so I'm currently working on taking some grad level classes at the community college before starting my master's. Dang, that's awesome. That's very cool. What is instructional technology? What does that cover exactly? What mean? What that mean? Let's see. Anything else? A lot of people talking about Crimson Desert. That's coming out soon. I'm not really seeing any other news. I added something to my wish list on Steam that I think you guys would like. I'm forgetting what it's called. Release date. Oh my goodness, Bee Simulator is on sale. Hold on. Oh yeah. Steel Soul Shaper. It's a cyberpunky what would it be compared to? What was the was it like Trash Goblin or something? Where like people bring something to you that's broken and you like polish it up and fix it. No, I think Trash Goblin was like you found trash and then you would like sell it or something. I can't remember. Anyway, basically it's a cyberpunk version of that, but it's narrative driven where like people who have like cybernetic body modification stuff come to you, like they'll bring their arm to you and they'll say, I need you to fix it up and also make it look nice. And so like for like some of it you have to like hack things, and like there will be like mini games where you like have to like either, you know, you're making it stronger for them or doing whatever, you're getting rid of a virus that's been installed on it, and then you clean it up, you polish it, and then you can like spray paint designs on it, and it looks really cool. It has like a really neat cell shaded art style to it. Let me see if I can show you a picture of it. I saw it and I was like, oh, this looks actually pretty cool. You guys know I like cyberpunky things. Where are you? Screenshot. This is the art style. And you can see like in the screenshot, like you've taken apart this person's arm, and then you can see the green spray paint can. The player is currently spray painting the shoulder blade, I think. And then it also says like virus cleanup steps. Click the micro diagnostic terminal. So it just seems like a really neat idea. So I'm down with that. So I showed that bunny I made to Mr. Panda, and he challenged me to make one using crochet thread. I'm regretting my decision to do it, and I'm literally on the very last part. Why has it been so difficult? Her Tree's Puzzle Dream. No. Her Tree's Puzzle Dream. Unique point-and-click puzzle game where you move and combine objects to solve puzzles. Unravel the strange puzzles hidden in your dreams. Oh, that's interesting. That's a very neat art style. Add to wish list. That seems very neato. Did you play the demo? Using tech to enhance learning. Designing, developing, managing tools, tech tools, and also teaching people how to use them. So education adjacent. Very cool. But the district will only cover master's programs that are in education or education adjacent, but it will still allow me to leave the classroom. That would be very cool. That seems like a really neat way to do that. That sounds like a good decision, good trajectory. I like it. Because the thread is super thin and I'm using a teeny tiny crochet hook to... Oh, okay. Yeah, that does seem like that would be much, much tougher. Is it just going to take longer, do you think? Or is it just more intricate? Okay. We will, because I started late again. And it started even later, and I didn't mean to. We'll move into the game here in a minute. The hook keeps getting stuck in the threads as I try to pull it through. Trust me, in my experience with crocheting, I can tell you, crocheting is difficult. It is very difficult. So that sounds not easy. It sounds very not easy, Sassy. My OBS is acting terrible today. I'll have to restart my computer after stream and hope that helps. Uh-oh, it's doing the thing again. Oh, okay. Maybe we're fine. Maybe we're fine. Get rid of that. Also, yesterday, while we were playing Alan Wake, there was that one, we saw that one guy at the, like, not hospital, retreat thing, and he, like, crawled over the couch, and I was like, oh, that really reminds me of Twin Peaks. It reminds me of, like, there's, like, a bad guy who, like, creepily does it, and I remember the first time I watched it, it gave me chills and whatever. I was like, that reminds me of that. I was like, I really wonder if that's a reference, and I looked up Alan Wake, and the name of the character from Twin Peaks, and it seems that I am not the only one who's thought that, and it's listed as like a reference to Twin Peaks, very specifically. So I was like, I knew it. I knew that wasn't like that was what it was. I didn't just make it up. Anyway. It opens doors for me to design tech for education, but also design tech outside of the education world. Maybe consider gaming the system a bit. Nah, that's just being smart. Just playing smart. I like it. I think that's a smart move. So we are on episode 5 of 6. I will say, regardless of how annoying this little bunny is, he's ridiculously adorable. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, I really like the one that you posted. Is it going to look any different? In terms of, like, is the size different? Or is it the same template? Like, will it look just different material? But yeah, we're almost done with Alan Wake, which has been, I think this has been good. I've really, the gameplay itself is sort of meh to me. But I like the story a lot. The story has been really intriguing, especially with the context of Control. Having played Control, it's like, I kind of get what's happening a little bit, or in a way. I know how the characters of Control would see this event, I guess, in a roundabout way. It's the same pattern, so it looked the same except miniaturized and pastel rainbow instead of... Oh, that'll be very cool. That'll be awesome. No, I assume that's going to be this chapter. I think this loading screen, or this title screen, changes depending on whatever chapter you're on, and we're technically... Since we started the next episode, I think this is what's going to be in the next one, or in this one that we're playing today. We like started it and then I backed out, but we'll start from the beginning again when we hit continue game. So I assume this will be a part of, yeah, this chapter. We shall see though. All right, let us go ahead and get into the game again, because I started late, and hopefully we can at least get through one chapter, another chapter today, and then maybe finish tomorrow if we can. That'd be fun. That'd be a good goal.
Under the influence of the dark presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true.
My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
So even though I just explained it, basically what we have learned. Also, I still don't know where the name Jagger has come from. He just said it at some point, and I was like, what? Where did this name come from? Basically, hold on, if I do this, there we go. What we have learned is the lake that is in this town, there is some entity that lives there. It's a little shadowy monster. Slash, it's also an old woman, but it's a shadowy monster. And it seems to use the lake, or the lake has a power, or it has a power, or whatever, but it seems to be like focused on the lake. That people who are creative, whatever they create starts to come true. So if you are a musician, the music you make starts to, like, things you talk about seems to happen. If you are an artist, things you paint start to come to life, or, like, again, start becoming true. With the case of Alan Wake, him being a writer, that seems to also be coming true. The dark entity, shadow smoke monster, has taken Alan Wake's wife in order to try to get him to write a story that I guess will either free it, give it more power, or, you know, if you're the fourth favorite streamer and you want to go Australia, it will come true. I wish I would let a smoke monster take over me if it meant I got to move to Australia. Easy. Done. Consider it done. Johnzo, welcome in. How are you? So that seems to be, from what my understanding is, there also seems to be some parallel between him, Alan Wake, and another writer whose name I'm forgetting, whose wife also died in a lake, and Zane, not Billy Zane, something Zane, and so there seems to be some parallel there. There is also a guy wearing a diver's suit who is helping Alan Wake. I think we said at the last bit that it is Zane. Zane is helping us. I'm doing better than the Navoo. Yeah, that's fair. In The Expanse. Yeah, the Navoo not doing too well. Not doing too well. That was also, I think that was a big episode. That was a big episode, Jonzo, if I recall. So that was a pretty big episode. Anyway, what a good, bigly huge episode. Yes. Yeah, lots of stuff happened. But what a good show. What a good show. I love it. Oh, are you still enjoying Pocopia? I watched Daz play a little bit of it. It looks very fun. I could see how it would be addicting to people. Okay, the clicker, which I assume we'll touch on. There's a it played in the thing, but there was a flashback where his wife, who was afraid of the dark, he mentioned that his mom gave him like a clicker that was like supposed to turn on every light or something. I forget. I don't know if I have ever had just consumed one. I think I have had candy that is like flavored specifically of that, if that makes sense. Why do you ask? Pocopia is not my typical type of game. I cannot put it down. Uh-oh, it's your type of game now. This is going to be the gateway drug, Jonzo. This is you're going to be hooked. After this, you're going to be like, what's next? I am Pocopia. He is Pocopia now. He's got the, he's huffing the Pocopian.
Naturally, we hope to break the record set by last year's Moose Fest in our neighboring town, Walkery. Ladies and gentlemen, some people have asked me, what's the big deal about Deer Fest? And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up, but let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
Are we in jail?
I have it.
Uh-oh.
Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
Thomas Zane.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh.
Well, what do they taste like,
We're in
Bear?
jail now? Ow, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
Pocopia launched a temple into my son.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
What, the crazy lady? Ugh, whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here. They're not gonna...
interviewed Wake.
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent.
I
There's
assume
no
that's an
way
author.
you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis?
Is that another author?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist.
Uh-oh.
Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead... Wait a minute. I know this...
Oh my god!
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Oh, man. We're sitting ducks with the lights out.
Nightingale did not make it. Much more tart, and the sweetness seems to be a little interesting. I feel like I've had candy, like imported candy, that was that flavor of grape. Tune, hello, how's it going? Let's see.
Nightingale tried to make sense of the manuscript. It was disjointed and strange. He didn't understand half of it, but it all rang true. Impossibly true. He took out his hip flask when he reached the page that described how he reached the page that made him take out his hip flask. It wasn't the booze that made his mind reel. Nightingale felt the situation veering out of his control, but the gun at least felt steady in his hands. He was ready to fire, resolved that he would let this happen over his dead body. And yet he hesitated. He had seen this moment before, read it in the page. He was transfixed by the déjà vu and the horror that he was a character in a story someone had written. Then the monstrous presence burst in behind him and dragged him into the night.
B.
Stay cool. I can get the emergency power on.
Ooh. Piece of candy. That's why you never say over my dead body. True. Barry? You coming?
Here are your things. Wake, what do I need to know?
That's not my flashlight.
They can be hurt in the light, only in the light. And I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on, let's get back to your friend.
She lives... I'm sorry.
Wheeler, I need you to stay here.
What? No.
We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in two places at once. I need your help.
Well, okay.
Here's a list of people and phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs, okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you do this? You'll be safe here. The backup power's on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
You'll come back for me though, right?
As soon as we get the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one.
I want to live in
let's
a
go,
old
Wade. Bring it
decommissioned
back.
power plant. Right.
My hangover wants a
Like, what a... just glossed over that detail. Also, why are we going this way? The smoke monster's out there.
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go.
Classic.
I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
Find a way to access the rooftop. Right. I always forget that there's a yellow marker on the thingamajig. Whee!
I needed to reach the rooftop to get to the other side of the broken gate.
Alan should just be able to boost her. Yeah, yes, agreed. So Nightingale's just, he's gone. He got nom-nommed by the smoke monster. Doing a parked car, he could have just jumped over it himself. It's so true. They just don't... In the light, you can hurt them. I know. Trust me. I know. Imagine if I did not know that. This looks like a fight's gonna happen. That's rude. Wait, you finished it? Wow. And shared pics in Discord, included one of the original bunnies so you can see the size difference. Banana for scale. Oh, that looks so good. Also, yeah, it really is miniaturized. Wow. Oh, I love it. That looks fantastic. Sassy. Way to go. I love the yarn that you used too. Looks very cool. Aw. Birds. Not bird. It's just annoying. I don't think I can even dodge them. Doesn't feel like dodging works against the birds. I thought I was not going to make that.
Hey, Sheriff! Your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. That Bright Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times. Never this weird, though.
Why would they know that's what...
You need to bypass the damaged control box.
What am I, an electrician? Hold on!
Why would that, like...
Damn, that's smart.
Good job, Wade. Okay, stick close. Our first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper are there.
What does this mean exactly? Oh. Oh, she's doing a great job. Dodge. Get dodged. Nice. Yeah, she's doing great. to go. Yeah, they work up pretty quick. I think the larger one only took... Oh, wait, really? Oh, dang. I would have expected that to take way more. Oh, yeah. So I feel like when it does this, I feel like it means something. Something is happening, but I don't really know what that means. Like... Oh, wait. Let's follow Sarah. Yes, I'm following you. Where am I?
Look out!
Oh, that's her. That truck coming back. Oh, hello. I dodged right as like a stick or something was gonna hit me. Dodge. Dodge. Oh, never mind. She's crushing this. Way to go. I feel like she's going to die. She's being too helpful. Ooh. Oh, is that a...
Over here, Wake! The chopper's in the other direction!
Wait, there's a box or something for me. Don't do that. Maybe this way? Yay! Flare gun. Does this mean like the shadow monster's like doing stuff? I'm doing something. Is the shadow monster like doing something? Or is like the story is being written in a way? Or like... Because it only does this every once in a while. And I feel like it means something is happening. I will have to read the wiki once this is all done. Oh. She has better awareness than I do. Ow. We done? Can I go inside the diner? I can. Heavy duty! That's fun.
I'm gonna want explanations, you know. For example, what the hell happened to Rose? She's seriously messed up now.
You drank him up. You drank him boat up. What does that mean? Drink? Oh! Lime in the coconut.
The same thing I think happened to me after I arrived.
During this week, you can't remember?
Oh, I remember now.
You put the lime in the coconut. Everyone remember that? Time for sleep. Have a great stream. Sassy, I hope you have a good night. Thanks for being here.
Barry was in his element, making calls, making things happen, even if he didn't entirely know what those things were. He wouldn't let the hot sheriff chick down. Even if every noise he heard from outside, and he heard plenty, made him jump. He'd only pause to text Al a message, told him to hurry up. Suddenly, Barry froze in mid-dial. A window broke somewhere in the building, and then the lights went out.
Oh. Barry, Shady, welcome in. How's it going? had to check if there's anything else here. What is this? You put the lime in the coconut. Shoot him, Sheriff!
And I thought New Yorkers were rude.
Well. Also, we're about to have to run ads.
You have the right to remain.
Occupied! Uh-oh. Sheriff, warn me next time! Maybe we should... We'll pause here. We have to run ads. So stand up, stretch, grab a snack, grab a drink, do your thing. And then we'll BRB.
This is your time, Jetpack Gang. Stand up, move around, grab a snack, hydrate. The stream will resume in just a few minutes.
welcome back, everybody. All right. That would have helped. Don't mind me, officer. There are cans I gotta shoot.
There's light. I have a key. Watch my back, Wade.
It's an ambush.
Classic. Let there be light!
Keep hitting them.
Uh-oh, Chainsaw Man. Oh, I can do this. Really not killing? Maybe I missed.
Let's go, Wake.
Parkour. Parkour.
Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury rig it while I find the keys.
Classic.
I already got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
Fine. They should be in the clerk's office on the other side of the building near the main entrance.
Gotcha.
Did you do the waiting on the gondola thing? I don't think so. I think we are going to a dam, though, so maybe gondola there? Though I doubt you'd want to ride a gondola. Or wait. Gondola. I don't think so. Is it after the farm? I don't think so. Doesn't sound familiar.
The darkness that wore Barbara Jagger's face was furious. The story in the manuscript had been making it stronger all the time, but now the light had set the writer free and hurt it, weakened it. It was only a matter of days before the dark presence would be strong again. But meanwhile, it would be difficult to recapture the writer.
I forgot, / maybe didn't even know, that Barbara's last name was Jagger. I know who Barbara is. I was like, who is Jagger? Why does he keep calling her Jagger? Where did that come from? Right. There's one terrible wait here through wave after wave of enemies. Yeah, I don't think so. Mick Jagger's in this, apparently. I was like, did someone call her Jagger at some point? I don't recall this. Barbara. Right. Anything else? Hello?
The message was from Barry. He was getting worried at the station. He wanted us to hurry.
Clerk's office? I mean, he opened one door. There he is. I was like, surely he will come through this door. He did not. Is this mayor? Clerk's office. Okay, let's look at the other doors first. Oh, okay. Wait, am I? Okay. Hunting rifle. I love the shotgun, but apparently people said this one was stronger, so we'll do that instead. I guess. Man, the mayor just has a gun and just leaves it on his desk like that? I don't think that's proper, like, gun etiquette. Wait. These are... The clerk gets 2 offices? Very nice. Yay! What? Hello? Hold down to switch. Yes, thank you.
Okay, Sheriff, I got the keys.
Barry?
Why isn't he inside?
Oh God! Oh God!
Barry! Look out! Barry, move! Ah! Barry!
He made it inside, Wake. He's okay. The storefront's blocked. Come on, Wake. Let's go around. We can meet him in the back.
Oh, okay. I thought she was like, let's just continue on without him. When it's like, It's not recorded when Bright Falls was first formed as a nameless trading post, but became a town when the Bright Falls Mining Company started to operate nearby in 1878. It was then that Hubert Biltmore, fur trapper, and Amos Gunderson, a pioneer from Tacoma, decided to build a post office, saloon, and hotel, all operating from the same building. It was through the efforts of these 2 men that Bright Falls became the permanent and thriving town it is today. Is that also like Twin Peaks? Wasn't the main lodge place, wasn't it also like a hotel and saloon and post office? Or was it just a restaurant or something? It was like multiple things, if I recall. But now part of me is like, did they take mail there? Maybe. Do we really need him? Fair. Hello. Let's focus on this one.
Far enough.
That's far enough.
We can make it through the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the backyard.
Keep the hell down or I'll call the sheriff!
I am the
Hi,
sheriff.
Doc. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Sarah, about time somebody showed up.
All the shooting in the air is idiotic. One of these days, they'll kill somebody. And over Deerfest.
I know! Go back to bed! He's got a point, Wake. Look, this town can't take this.
It's me they want. The sooner I get out of here, the sooner you can all get back to life as usual.
I hope you're right. Come on, let me get this door open.
Wait, you got the keys to the bookstore?
Perks of being the sheriff. A girl needs to get around.
I feel like she seems... She should be more nerved.
They're really taking advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex Casey books.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing. Cynthia Weaver worked hard, following her obsessive rituals, sometimes fighting them, always giving in to them in the end. She haunted the halls of Bright Falls' abandoned power plant. She marked her caches with light-sensitive paint that could only be seen by eyes that had been touched by darkness and saved by light like she'd been. She was preparing defenses and supply lines for the war she knew would come. The war between the forces of light and darkness.
So she's the one who's leaving the things around. Oh, that's fun. I love that she's using her cop voice on things that are very much not going to listen. Right? All right, hold on. I was like, there's going to be a cache up here. No cache. There's actually nothing. Oh. Interesting that they were like, we'll make it 2 stories. You'll be able to go up there. There's actually nothing there.
I don't see Barry.
Oh?
Look! Wake! Maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
Yeah, it was a bit boring. Cover me. Oh, I was like, she's gonna do another cover me. Ooh. Hunting rifle. We already have that. Again, I'd be picking up as many of them as possible. Like, I would just be... I'd have so many flashlights. Concealed firearms are prohibited in this facility. Well, luckily, we aren't concealing
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. Ugh, I told him to get it fixed.
Let's go, labor. Let's take a break.
Survive the assault. Okay. You're gonna come from both sides. Yeah.
Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
Well, it does seem to be true. Come on. Uh-oh.
Keep shooting.
I was out of juice.
Keep hitting him. Okay, it's open. Let's go, Wake.
Oh, we don't have any more bullets in there.
Keep them lit all night long on the night before Deerfest.
Why?
Well, it's tradition.
Seems a little dangerous.
For it to be free, the Dark Presence needed the writer to finish the story. Again and again, the story let it get frustratingly close to the writer without letting it capture him. It was bound by the events depicted in the manuscript, but it could pursue the writer indirectly, put others on the task, and stop those who would help him. It took over everything in its path, made them its puppets, and sent them after Alan Wake.
Old wooden building,
We're almost there.
unattended
Last
candles
road
burning
from
all
the
night long.
basement
Yeah,
to the
what
parking
could
lot.
go wrong?
Yeah, there's no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
I get it. I mean, definitely convenient for our current situation, but... But how many years? 60 years or something? Oh, hello. What were you saying? Something about not being alive? The fire would probably be bright enough to keep the darkness away for a while. You know, I have not considered arson to be an option, but you guys know how I feel about arson. What is this? Oh, it's like a furnace. But if we just burn down the whole town, well. It would help.
Did you call 911?
Barry!
Guess that one saw the light.
Amazing.
You didn't like that one? A tough audience. Well, I got plenty more.
What are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man. Like garlic against vampires.
Vampires.
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on.
Honestly, not the worst idea. I mean, I would probably do that. I'm kind of surprised. You usually consider arson pretty early on. I know. I'm letting everyone down by my lack of consideration of arson.
The Bright Falls General Store is now my favorite place in the entire world. See this headlamp? It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor. I wish I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Last one.
Bastard.
Headlamp would be smart. Alice trapped in the dark.
Alice had screamed until she had no voice left to scream. Around her, the darkness was alive. It was cold and wet and malevolent and without end. She was a prisoner, trapped in the dark place. The terror would have burned her mind out, but one thing made her hang on. She could sense Alan in the dark. She could hear him. She could see the words he was writing as flickering shadows. He sensed her too. He was trying to work his way to her.
The darkness can't take over the town if the town doesn't exist anymore. This is true. Honestly, if it ended like that, I would not be surprised if somehow we decided to just burn everything.
Someone throws a damn school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license. You're cleared for departure to Night Springs. No finish.
Oh, there you are. Dang, he's side shuffling real fast. Bye-bye.
Oh, I'm never gonna get used to this.
The helicopter's just up ahead. I'll need a while to prep for takeoff.
Classic.
Don't take too long. I want to get out of here.
Ooh. Let's switch to the shoddy. Good thing nothing bad will happen.
Get ready, I'll hold them off.
It's not a typewriter brand. QWERTY, Dvorak, 50 taken. No, it's neither. It's a shotgun thing reference. I don't know what that means, but... I feel like...
I'm skipping everything I dare on the checklist.
I feel like, just... What's, like, falling from the sky? Ow. Yeah, where are these things coming from?
Finding ways. We're almost ready to take off.
Yeah, I'm trying. Oh, hello. Oh, did I, blow up my light? Ow. No, I didn't. I don't know what caused it. It jumped right into the light. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, where? Oh, they're just...
We're landing. Get a move on.
Okay. Apparently it's a deep cut throwing. Olympia typewriters and the double barrel. Oh.
Weaver, Sheriff.
Well, there you go.
Big chance on a local crazy lady, Al. I hope you're right about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
Makes sense. An idyllic small town. You fight your way through the streets of Bright Falls without getting killed. There we go.
I hope you know how to deal with this, Wake. I guess you New Yorkers are used to rough situations like this.
Right. The city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators, and Alex Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kind of like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
We're coming up on the power plant. See the lit building over there? And that's the dam further up the river. I can't land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
Oh, all those birds. I want Wake to be very petty. Oh.
Hold on!
Ow!
Son of a bitch!
He said he got them from the general store or something, but I also wonder what they're plugged into. I don't really know. I don't have an answer for that. I want Alan to be really petty and then write like a manuscript that was like, actually, no, I didn't write too many metaphors or something, just to change her opinion on whether or not he uses too many metaphors in his writing. Wait, so what happened to my lantern and all of my weapons? This isn't... let me inside. The darkness was a... yeah, okay. I think there's enough revolvers around this town. I will say that is a bit of an annoying thing about this game, which is like every segment they'll take away your stuff. I don't like it.
I had to do something about the chain for the door to open.
Oh. Like, what's the dealio? It's very good. I just hate that, like, they give you a bunch of stuff and then they take it away. about to get thrown at. Just leave me alone. I mean, you weren't going to use them anyway. I was going to use all of them. Was there something glowing here? No? Okay. I was going to use all of it. But they just love to, like, give you a bunch of stuff and then be like, oh, yeah, never mind. Actually, you can't have any of this. Oh, I probably could have just walked in here, I guess. But how did I end up with a heavy-duty flashlight versus my lantern? That makes no sense. There, loaded there. We have 3 thingies. Who's over here? Anybody?
And here's a new song from a band that they always remind me of our local rock legends, the Old Gods. I couldn't tell you why. I guess it's just, you know, one of those things.
Oh.
Anyway, here's Poets of the Fall and their latest single, War.
Are we gonna get copyright struck?
This is good work for a night person.
Yeah, I figured. How's that? Uh-oh. Oh, that's the thing that exploded earlier. Why are you guys hiding? Oh, okay, never mind. I was like, maybe they only will fight me if I start the music. Hey, you're being hurt by the light. Oh, gosh. While they're doing that, are there any flashbangs? Nope. Sir, I was picking up ammo. My ammo. I feel like I don't find these guys scary. I find them annoying. Like, it's more I'm like, gosh, I wish this was nice. Stop multitasking. Can't. It's too important. Too important. Probably because I'm on Discord, I would imagine. My computer hasn't liked really any of today, me doing anything. It doesn't even seem to like me doesn't even like me streaming today, really. All right, and now we continue. There you are. Hey, checkpoint.
The power plant glowed in the night. It was close, but I had to find a way across.
I assume this is the gondola part that Shady was talking about? Yay! The best part, he's already told me it's terrible. That'll do it. Ooh. Aw. I mean, I guess that's fine. I thought it was gonna be more ammo and stuff. Yeah, but you can trust me because I love this game. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Maybe just a little bias. Don't want to use my unbelievable. Don't use my flare yet. What's up with them having infinite knives? Sir. Wait a second for my health. Ooh. 3 flares. We love it. Wish they would give me back my giant flashlight. There's the thing there. Still say you should be able to yeah, I agree. Shine a light on myself. Oh, right in front of me? Okay. How about this? I feel like it in my store. There's a chair up there.
The story I had written in the cabin had come true. Touched by the dark presence, I had written a horror story, but the end was still missing. The story was incomplete, and the last unfinished page of the manuscript still sat in the typewriter in the cabin study. If I could get back there, if I could read the page, then I could write my own ending to this story and save Alice.
Birdies. Okay, which car is gonna come to life and try to kill me? Yay! Batteries. Okay, maybe we start using the flare gun a bit. Anything else? Okay. Which car would you like to come to life? None of them. But I feel like they are. Crossing a bridge. A long path with no... what a limo. That'd be so ridiculous. Dang, is it supposed to do that? Oh. Well, my bad for thinking it would stop, I guess. Now, I should just stay on the side, right? No, of course. They're still flying around?
We managed to lose the flock. You're almost at the power plant. Keep going. We'll give you support.
The spinning breeze is like a minor safety issue. I'm not gonna even worry about it. If I shotgun. Isn't there another guy? Oh, there he is. Oh, wait. Hello? You're just in the light now? Hello? Okay, light just not... That seems... questionable. Like, okay, there you go. You at least got hurt that time. Hello? Excuse me, sir. Let me reload. Ow. I feel like their weapons should phase when... when thrown into the light. Sir, that's just very... I'm safe here. Yellow paint was wrong. Yeah, apparently. Okay. Do you need me to... Who's following who here? Oh, this one. I forget we have a cell phone. Take that, birds. I think they should have to follow the Ghost of rules with... Wait. Oh, Ghost of rules with bows and yell before throwing. I agree. That'd be great. I love that they do that. In like Tsushima and Yote. Classic. Damn it. Alright, I forgot my flare gun. Let's make things a little more flair.
I recognized the logo on the power plant sign. I'd seen a version of it painted all over the area, signifying hidden caches of supplies.
I wonder if there's anybody who's played this who's like, what? Trust no one in the dark. Parkour.
Hold it right there.
Miss Weaver, Cynthia, I'm a friend.
Prove it.
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song. You can help me.
About time. Young man, I've been waiting a very long time for you.
He has such a weird jump. He does. It's like he like crouches in the air somehow. Okay, we have to run ads, and it seems like a good time to do that. So if you need a stand-up stretch, grab a snack, grab a drink, etc., now is a perfect time to go do so. And then we will continue. So BRB.
Take this pause to rejuvenate, stand, stretch, hydrate. We will be back in just a few moments.
Welcome back. I was very confused. I was positive I pushed the run ads button, and then when I checked on my dashboard, it's like ads are about to start in 2 minutes. And I was like, what? But you just ran. And then I pushed the button just to test it, and it was like, because there's a button that's like run the 3 ads on the dashboard. So I was like, what happens if I hit this? And it was like, sorry, can't do that. We've just run ads. And I was like, what? Make up your mind. Let's see. Safe haven, but the power goes out as soon as you enter the building. Luckily, I mean, I guess it is a dam, so I wonder if it has its own power going. But, I don't know. Probably. Something terrible will probably happen here. Talk
It's
with
in the well-lit room.
talk with Weaver.
Excuse me?
You mean loot first? You mean check for loot?
What you'll need to drive the darkness back. The well-lit room is at the dam. I built the room to keep it safe.
Will it help me find Alice? Will it get me back to the cabin? Fine, let's go. I can get my friends to come back with the helicopter.
Oh, we won't go outside. Never at night. That's rule number 1. You've been breaking the rules, young man, and where has that gotten us, No, I have a secret route, a lit route, an old water pipe. Something was damaged at the transformer yard. It's drained all the reserve power. Without it, the pipe will go dark. The power to the yard must be cut.
Let me take all of her supplies. Darkness waits in my dreams.
You want me to do it?
Young man, you're the one who likes to break the rules. I can't be outside in the dark. The kill switch is outside.
Ma'am, you don't have any shotgun ammo, do you?
Hurry! The switch is on the wall facing
Oh.
the shore.
You mean this way? Dodge. This person doesn't have any. Ow. Ow. This person doesn't have any lights, like Oh. What's this? Oh, that. Just outside here.
Weaver had sent me to cut the power to the transformer yard. I was willing to do grunt work for her to get her to help me. I hoped Weaver was dependable. I'd stumbled into this crazy world a little over a week ago. She had been living this insanity for decades.
How do I only have 11 bullets? We have no. Okay, well, all right. Rule number 1: never go out at night. This is just my normal rules.
I could see the kill switch that would cut the power to the transformer yard. Now I had to find a way to reach it.
Is this like a puzzle? Did I do it? Did I do the puzzle? Yes, I did puzzle. Huh! Amazing. Wasted my bullet on that. Ooh. Ammo.
Who designs these things?
Truly you are the master of floodgates. I am. Oh. Oh gosh. Uh-oh. No! Not the master of floodgates. Okay, well, I didn't know that was gonna happen. You were, yeah. Keyword there.
The transformer yard went dark and dead. Weaver's water pipe passage should now be good to go.
Are we sure? This doesn't look like normal electricity behavior. It's like very abnormal. Take the trophy back. I know. I don't deserve it. Oops. I sent 2 out. That's my bad. Oh, well, there was a second guy. Do we have a... Did she shut the door on me? You wanna let me in? Why'd you close her door on me? Any more ammo? Did she restock?
This way, young man. Follow me. Come, come. The pipe's empty now. We're ready to go.
I feel like I'm walking really slowly.
This way. We need to go. I knew them both, Tom and Barbara. I had such a crush on him. Such a beautiful man. I was jealous. There was a part of me that was maybe a little glad when she had the accident. And then Tom started writing and woke the darkness up. He tried to bring her back, but you can't do that. There are no free rides like that.
I'm starting to realize that.
In that case, young man, perhaps you're a smarter man than Tom was. The witch looked like her, but it wasn't. Barbara was sweet. He didn't understand until it was too late. He tried to undo it, wrote himself, her, everything he'd ever written out of the world. Oh, he was so famous. And afterward, no one knew. Oh, Tom. He left only one thing behind in my care, in case it happened again. Insurance. He trusted me, or perhaps used me a little. Tom knew how I felt. Knew I wouldn't refuse him. I built the well-lit room and put it there. It's been
I curse you, Thomasine.
We are characters trapped in a story you have written, and none of us will survive to see the end of it if the darkness isn't stopped. She'll twist the story to her own dark ends.
How do you know all this?
Tom, that's the way he wrote it. He still talks to me, you know, in television, from beyond, from below. We have both been touched by the darkness, young man. He saved us both with light, but the darkness stays with you. Leaves a stain. This pipe will take us directly to the well-lit room.
Okay, I need to call my friends, tell them where we're going.
Hello? Al!
Barry, we're headed to the dam in one of the pipes. Meet us there.
Okay, I'll tell Sarah.
It's Sarah now?
Whoa! No! For the sweet love of...
Barry! Barry! We gotta go see if they're okay.
They're probably dead. You must reach the well-lit room. This is no time to be a selfish idiot.
That's my best friend.
I was gonna say he's alive.
I'll use the pipe. I'll meet you at the dam if you make it.
At least I didn't have to worry about her. She knew how to stay safe.
Any, Nope, okay. Barry cared more about a cutout. Alan than person Alan. Just leave him.
Sarah was almost starting to relax. Maybe they could turn this into a win yet. Suddenly, there was a piercing sound, like a table saw gone wild, as 100 birds made out of shadows swarmed into the rotor. The chopper bucked wildly and the board lit up, telling her what she already knew. They were going down. Barry Wheeler screamed next to her.
Anything hidden? Little treasure chest? Nope. Also, I'm kind of with her. I feel like the smart thing to do right now is to... Birds. Is to, yeah, take that. Birds! Let's wait here a second. Is to, keep going to the well. Because maybe you can fix all of this if you can just get there, you know? Wait, are they still alive? Oh. Also, let's switch to that. Two flares, one, what's it called? Flashbang. More birds. I hate the birds. Very annoying. The birds will remember he said that, I know. Birds will remember this.
Barry! Sheriff Baker! Sarah!
The crash site looked bad, but as far as I could tell, the wreck was empty.
Do you have my stuff? Switch to flare gun. The well-lit room. I suppose they could see that. Because they're running around with flashlights.
Barry! Barry!
Not like right next to me.
Hang in there, I'm coming!
Oh, yeah, it is.
No, stop! Stop! Ah! Hold it right there!
Ready to make like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
I have a different ending in mind.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
I knew you'd be all right.
How's that?
The flaming eye of Mordor?
Laugh it up, funny man. Didn't we have somewhere to go?
Weaver will meet us at the dam.
Wait a minute. Oh. Oh, there it is. I was like, there's something here, but... It's hiding. I knew they were gonna be alive. Couldn't fool me.
While the crazy bunch of demon hicks try to take your head off with an axe. You know your helicopter crash landed in Night Springs.
We haven't seen a Night Springs episode yet. This episode, or this, yeah, well, this episode.
Al, let's just stay here where it's safe. Ooh, I should have kept that gym membership.
You see those lights? That's the elevator we need to take.
Characters like Barry always find a way to make it to the end. It's the sheriff that needs to be concerned. Fair. The alternative is also like he dies trying to
Oh crap, there's more than one of them. Was that it? Are we safe?
Moves like that, it's impossible.
That
was wow. I think we're okay.
like he'll die saving people or something because
Hey,
it's like
Al, I got a bad feeling.
Let's keep our eyes
it's the cut up who then like is like, no, I'll be serious for once in my life, you know.
Can we just stay here until morning, Al? Please?
Wake, call the elevator. I'm keeping watch.
I think I hear something moving around.
Let me loot first. Why are they so against looting?
Heads up! Here they come!
Oh no! Oh no!
Why does it do slow motion? Like direct hit or something?
They're coming! We have to hold them off!
Boop.
Oh no!
That's far enough!
I feel like this will help me appreciate
This is the slowest elevator in the world.
the Alan Wake DLC for Control a little bit more. I wonder if there's like more references than I like missed.
It's almost here, Wake. Just hold on. Freeze! Keep hitting them! Hold it right there!
Oh, I missed! Let's switch.
It's here! Al, let's go!
Wow, it's so bright.
We're almost there. There's an entrance into the dam at the top. What's the plan, Wake?
Well, Weaver's crazy, but she's got something Zane left behind. Something to fix this.
Gee, could you be a little more vague?
Thomas Zane? Seriously? Might as well be Paul Bunyan or Bigfoot.
Yeah, well, he was real.
So Zane wrote him
You
out
okay?
of the story to try to save them, but it
Jeez,
didn't
I hate
work.
this.
So now just nobody knows he exists. It's very Spider-Man.
Okay, Wake. There's a button over there that opens the door. I think something's broken. Hold the button down so we can get in.
Classic. What do you know?
Ow, wait! What's going on? We can get to the dam through here. What's happening out there?
You guys go ahead and find Weaver. She should be in the dam now. I'll have to make it alone through the top.
Okay, wait. Good luck. Don't get yourself killed.
Through there?
Please be careful. I'll take good care
Through the
of Mary,
top?
babe. You just
Oh,
look
am I
after
supposed to
yourself.
climb? Nope.
You gotta be kidding me.
Spools. Oh, it's spooling. It's spooling.
Down, boy. Thomas Zane knew he had to remove all that had made this horror possible, including himself. That was the only way to banish the dark presence he had unleashed and now looked at him through the eyes of his dead love. But he also knew that despite his best efforts, it might someday return. So even as he wrote himself and his work out of existence, he added a loophole as insurance, an exception to the rule. Anything of his stored in a shoebox would remain.
Record. Also, okay, if I were them, birds. If I were them, I would let... It's sort of a Alan Wake as Frodo situation. This is a complaint I have. The Alan Wake is Frodo, right? He's important and he has the ring, and needs to be the one protected. I would be like, if I was in this group and I'm not Alan Wake, I'd be like, I'll push the button. Alan Wake, you go as a group forward. Like, you take the easiest way forward because it's important that you reach that location or whatever, or reach, you know, whatever. It just feels like they're not prioritizing Alan. They're not prioritizing him. I wouldn't be the one to be like, Alan, you hold that button, we'll go on ahead, and then you catch up with us. No. He's the VIP. He's the VIP. He goes first, or goes with the group. He always should take the easiest way forward. I understand that would not be as exciting of a story or game, but all I'm saying is maybe Alan Wake is not a good writer. The well-lit writer. Or maybe his friends don't like him. That was my proposition at the start.
I was ridiculously outnumbered. The searchlight could even the odds.
Gosh. Oh, this one? Does it need a charge? Excuse me. I feel like this is just easy. I dodged! Everyone saw me dodge.
further.
Oh boy. What was your proposition exactly, Shady? Like,
Stop now.
she made away from me. Oh, that he's maybe not a good writer. Right. Yeah, he did say that. I do remember. Oh, that's not good. Oh no! Well, how was I supposed to know? I think you maybe dodged into it. I think I did. Cool jumps, cool jumps. I hope he worked on his cardio for Alan Wake 2. I'm trying. How was I supposed to dodge that? No welcome.
Well done. I'm glad I was wrong. But it was a foolish chance to take. Don't worry about the noise. We're safe here. I have looked after the well-lit room for many, many years now. There is no shadow in the well-lit room. The power is fail-safe, and all of the bulbs are numbered and changed regularly based on their make and model.
Right.
There's an old army base at Raincoat Point. It was active during the Second World War. They operated here back then. They must have built this.
Yes, they did. It's my place now.
Oh, do I need... Okay, you guys ready for me? Okay.
Take it, and I won't need to worry about the room anymore, because 6 and 33 and 118 need changing soon, and I don't want to climb up the ladder to change them because it's very late, and I'm tired. And if you take it, I won't have to do that anymore.
The page was autobiographical, a memory from my childhood. But I didn't write this. It was a page written by Thomas Zane. None of them were supposed to exist anymore.
Alan, 7 years old, would fight sleep to the bitter end. When he did sleep, he soon woke up, screaming, the nightmares fresh in his mind. One evening, his mother, sitting by his bed, offered him an old light switch. She called it the clicker, and flicking the switch would turn on a magical light that would drive the beast away. To imbue the talisman with all possible power, she added that it had been given to her by Alan's father. Alan never knew him, and anything of his took on mythical proportions in his mind. With the clicker firmly in his hand, Alan finally slept like a baby. Now, almost 30 years later, Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
My mind swirled. I'd given the clicker to Alice, yet it was here. Zane had written it into existence, in a story I had written. I can get to her now. I can finish this.
Is it possible that Alan isn't, like, real? Like, was he created by Thomas Zane? Or something? How does that work? kind of perfect timing.
Previously on Alan Wake.
No, I don't want you to
wrote a
answer
horror
that.
Story that has
Cynthia Weaver has taken you to the well-lit room.
come true. Thomas Zane did the same in the 70s.
You will go no further.
If I continue like the Dark Presence wants me to, the story I'm writing won't save Alice. It's a horror story. No one will survive.
You knew Zane, Thomas Zane. You're the Lady of the Light in the song.
He left something behind to help me. The clicker.
Alan thought of this as he stood on the rim of Cauldron Lake, the clicker in his hand. He took a deep breath and jumped.
I can get to her now. I can finish this.
How long? Well, how long is episode 6? Vix, welcome in. Hello. Ah, okay. It's about 2 hours, is what someone said. Actually, this person could be lying. I have no clue. How long is chapter 6? Okay, I think it says about 2 hours, so we won't do that. I was like, maybe. Oh, we're losing some bits again. There's something wrong. Something's wrong with my computadora. I was like, oh, if it's like a short one, if it ends up being like, oh, it's actually just, you know, basically you walk to the boss and it's done, then we maybe could have done it. But alas, we will not. We will finish this tomorrow, though. Thank you for seeing. Thank you for being here, Shady. Appreciate it. Gosh. Is the game scary? I would say it's definitely creepy. It's definitely, like, I will say, and I know Bear will not like this. I will say I don't find the game scary, really. I find it that the gameplay is not super fun. The story I really enjoy. I find it very interesting. I don't really like the fighting the monsters and stuff. I find it more tedious than anything. I'm sorry, Bear. I find the combat very tedious. But I really like the story. See you later on Wivey stream. I will be there. Call of Duty. Don't forget to respond to his announcement messages with GIFs, everybody. We want to make him feel happy. And that's one way to do that. React to his post. Yeah, it's definitely, I mean, it's definitely creepy. There are jump scares. But I don't know. I feel like I'm here. I'm here for the story. I'm here for the lore. And we're also playing on easy, I will say, Vix. So that's also, it helps. The enemies still take so much, like, they're bullet sponges. They take so many hits before they die. But, yeah, I don't know. The good news is that Alan Wake 2 is so good. That's good to hear. I wonder if it's going to be more scary, because he said it's a, like, survival horror style game or something. So it feels like that it'll be very different, but it's definitely more scary. Fair. I am still really interested in what's going to, like, happen. I've been playing Alan Wake 2, and I'm concerned I'll find it scary because I don't really do scary stuff. Yeah, I don't really do scary stuff, but insanely scary? Well, you're playing the scarier one, apparently, Vix. I'm not a horror guy, though, and I made it. Yeah. I think I'll be able to make it through because I'm very interested in the lore and, you know, that's something that will get me through scary stuff if I'm like, oh, there's something really interesting about this that I like. It's not just about the scares, which I feel like most horror things are not very good stories typically. I feel like it's really just about getting scared and you're watching really dumb people do stuff. And I hate that. That's not very fun for me. But I'm very interested in the Remedy games because I really love Control's lore. I think that it's very well done and fascinating. And so I think I'll be fine going through Alan Wake 2. I'm sure it'll be scary, but
Jetpack to the moon
I'm not
and back.
too concerned about getting through because I'm like, I'll be very interested in the lore, you know. Anonymous, thank you for gifting a sub to Shady. Trust the scarier one to have the photo mode. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, right. Well, it is newer. This one's such an old game. But yeah. Anyway, love Control though. I can't wait to get back into Control. We'll see. And then again, this is all because Control Resonant is coming out sometime, and rumors seem to expect that it's going to be April or May. The Control stuff in Alan Wake 2 is very exciting. Oh, that's so fun. Can't wait. That'll be very fun. Very, very, very fun. I am excited. Before we're playing Quantum Break, which is also a weird game, not very scary. And if I checked this just the other day, but Quantum... That's going to be very interesting. I haven't played Quantum Break. Quantum Break is the main story, which again, we'll just be doing, is 10 hours. And many of those, much of that time is live action episodes where we're not playing anything. We're just watching a live action television episode play. So like that'll be because for those who haven't heard me say, Quantum Break, you play a chapter and then there's like a 20-minute episode of something. I mean, maybe 20 minutes is too long, but there's like just live action recordings of the actors who are the main characters. Like you just sit and watch. So there's some fascinating stuff in Alan Wake 2 in which they attempt to write into the story characters that they don't own the rights to. So there's Max Payne and Quantum Break analogs. Oh, that's cool. I know in Control they mention. Well, they mention Alan Wake, obviously. Like even before the DLC, there's like references to Alan Wake. But then there's also like a memo that references Quantum Break. In a round without mentioning it because again they don't own the rights to it. So anyway, that's fun to see. It's fun for me. But anyway, friends, we're gonna stop here. Tomorrow we'll finish Alan Wake then. Very exciting. Oh. That's weird. For thank yous, Bear, thank you so much for the 175 stream streak, and Emmy for the 45 stream streak, and Anonymous for gifting a sub to Shady. I appreciate. But yeah, that is it for us today. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll finish Alan Wake. And yeah. For those in Wifey's Discord, you send a GIF in there. Make him feel good that people are anticipating his stream and are excited. I feel like every streamer would love that. That's it for us today. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of yours. I need to restart my computer. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.